Hi everyone, this is Ramesh and welcome to our channel. So today is our topic is numbers theory. Don't confuse what is numbers theory. In our day-to-day life, from starting to day till the end of the day, from the birth to death, everywhere in the daily, everywhere, every minute will count the numbers. So there are different kind of numbers here we use, namely like as we are familiar like a whole numbers, natural numbers, integers, rational numbers, irrational numbers, and real numbers. The set of all the numbers are known as a numbers theory. Set of all numbers are known as a real numbers. Actually, the real number is a set of a numbers theory. So let's know that our classes, like from class 7, in the class 7 we'll start with the integers chapter. Class 8 will start with the rational numbers. Class 9th and 10th will start with the real number chapters. So whatever, all these first chapters in the part of numbers theory only. So today I will explain you for the 7th class till the integers like continues. You can see the video of your class till where it is required for you, at what standard. So additionally, in my next videos I will tell you about the properties of integers, properties of rational numbers, and properties of real numbers also. So see these videos and also go through the properties, very important. Right from there are 6 properties. Mainly we use the 5 properties: closure property, commutative property, and associative property, identity property, and inverse property, and distributive property. These all properties are there. How to use the properties in the particular numbers thing, that we see. So let us enter into the topic, and first we will go for the natural numbers. Natural numbers. The daily counting numbers are known as natural numbers. Suppose I ask you to find how many doors are there for your room. You start with 1, or some of the rooms having 2 doors. How many windows are there at your home? Just starting count 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. If I ask you how many markers are there in my hand, 1. Okay. How many fans are there in the world? Here it is 2. Maybe it will 1, it will whatever. If I ask you how many friends you have, you will be starting with 1, 2, 3, I'll counting and so on. So the daily counting numbers are known as a natural numbers. Here counting numbers in the sense always we start the counting from the 1, not from the 0. Will you count that? How many friends are you have? Then can you start with the 0? 0, 1, 2, I have 0 friends, I have 1 friend. No. You always start from 1. So these natural numbers are very familiar with the word of that daily counting numbers. So the countings always start from the 1. So natural numbers are known as a counting numbers. It starts from the 1 to infinity, positive infinity. So natural numbers are denoted by capital N. Natural numbers are denoted by capital N, where here this n numbers are start from 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on till the positive infinity. Infinity, that infinite numbers are there in the set. This is what is the set bracket. Next we go for whole numbers. What next type of numbers are known as a whole numbers. Whole numbers. Whole numbers are denoted by W. And what is a whole number? First thing, whole numbers are that if you put 0 to the set of the natural numbers, it's called as a whole numbers. That means we already know what is natural numbers. If you put additionally 0 to the set of natural numbers, they are called as a whole numbers. So here Whole numbers are denoted by W. And here these are the natural numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on, positive infinity. Yes, if you put 0, additionally I am putting 0 here. If you put the 0 to the set of natural numbers, it's called as a whole numbers. So here remember this, if you put the 0 to the set of natural numbers, it's called as a whole numbers. Or natural numbers together a 0, the natural number with 0 is known as a whole numbers. So here the difference between the natural numbers and whole numbers is only one thing. In the natural numbers we start from the 1 to infinity, whole number 0 to infinity, additionally 0 we get in the whole numbers. Next we go for integer numbers. Integers. Integers are denoted by I or Z. I or Z. I in the sense integers, Z in the sense Jahali. This is called as the Greek word actually. So they will call these numbers as the Jahali numbers. That is different. So here integers in the sense what? The set of whole numbers with a negative numbers is known as a integer numbers. Or else I will tell you in another way. The set of 0, positive numbers and negative numbers are known as a integer numbers. The set in the sense completely the numbers which are 0, positive numbers, all positive numbers like natural numbers, and negative numbers together we call as a set of integer numbers. So in this integer numbers there will be whole numbers. Obviously there is a whole numbers, there will be a natural numbers also. So along with the whole numbers, if there is a negative numbers in the set, that is called as a integers numbers. And we always believe that till the integers are God made numbers and the rest of numbers are made by the human. So here the set of biggest set of the numbers, biggest set we can see. Suppose here is 0, positive numbers comes at the right side. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Plus positive infinity. Only positive number plus values. Let's come to these. -1, -2, -3 and so on. Negative infinity. So the set of 0, positive numbers and negative numbers is known as the set of integers. So here let's learn one thing. Can we consider that all natural numbers as a whole numbers? అంటే అన్ని natural numbers whole numbers అవుతాయా? Can we consider that all natural numbers are whole numbers? No, all natural numbers are not whole numbers, but the inverse of it, like all whole numbers are natural numbers. Here 4 is a whole number, it's also natural number. 3 is a whole number, it's also natural number. And 0 is a whole number, it's not a natural number. See, all natural numbers are whole numbers, but all whole numbers are not natural numbers. Remember once again please. All natural numbers are not whole numbers, but all whole numbers, all whole numbers not a natural numbers, but all natural numbers are whole numbers. These all natural numbers, these are all whole numbers only. But this whole numbers will not be natural numbers. So let's come to this one, sir. Let's see this whole integers, like all integers are whole numbers. No, all integers are not whole numbers. See, all integers are not whole numbers, but all whole numbers are integers. All integers are not whole numbers. How? Let's see. -2, it is a whole number? No. -1, it is a whole number? No. 1, it is a whole number? Yes. 1 is a whole number. +1 is a whole number. But the negative numbers are not whole numbers. So here all integers are not whole numbers, but all whole numbers are integers. All whole numbers are integers. Remember once again, I will conclude this. All natural numbers are whole numbers. All whole numbers are integers. This all natural numbers also integers. All whole numbers are integers. All natural numbers are whole numbers. This is it. But integers are not whole numbers. All integers are not whole numbers. All integers are not natural numbers. Or not natural numbers. See, from the top to bottom it's possible like natural numbers are whole numbers. Whole numbers are integers. Natural numbers are integers. But integers are not whole numbers. Integers are not natural numbers. Okay. Then next type of numbers are known as next we go for rational numbers. Rational numbers. So what is this rational numbers? I will explain you that. See, rational numbers are denoted by capital Q. Rational numbers are denoted by capital Q. So here the definition of rational number, please note it down or else please listen carefully. Which numbers are able to be expressed? Which numbers are able to be write in the form of P by Q? In the form of P by Q, where P comma Q are integers and Q is not equal to 0. Those numbers are known as a rational numbers. Which numbers are able to write in the form of P by Q? Which numbers are able to write in the form of P by Q are not? Which numbers are able to be expressed in the form of P by Q? Where here P comma Q are integers. P comma Q must be integers, and where Q is not equal to 0. These kind of conditions, if it is there, it is known as the rational numbers. Suppose, see, which numbers are able to write in the form of fraction? Fraction is nothing but a P by Q. Here P comma Q is nothing but a numerator by denominator form. Which numbers are able to write in the form of numerator by denominator, are not P by Q form. Where P and Q, numerator and denominator, should be integer numbers. Whatever the integer numbers, it should be the numerator and denominator. Where Q is not equal to 0, this Q must be not equal to 0. Why? If it is Q is equal to 0, if it is P by Q is equal to 0, it is undefined. We cannot be divided. See, P cannot be divided by 0. In the 0 table, P will not become. So, Q must be not equal to 0. In this condition, those numbers are called as a rational numbers. Let's see what kind of numbers are known as the rational numbers. First thing, all natural numbers are rational numbers. As I said, you from the top to bottom it's possible. So all natural numbers are rational numbers. All natural numbers are the rational numbers. How can you say all natural numbers are not in the form of P by Q? But as I said you that which numbers are able to be expressed? If you are able to write in the form of P by Q, they are rational numbers only, but the condition is P comma Q should be integers and Q is not equal to 0. If P equal to 0, no problem, but Q should not be equal to 0. And see, this 1 we can write as a 1 by 1, 2 we can write as a 2 by 1, this 3 by we can write, 4 by we can write as a 1 by 1 by 1. Now, this all natural numbers in the form of P by Q, numerator by denominator form, and P and Q all are integer numbers only. And Q is not equal to 0, as all natural numbers are rational numbers, and all whole numbers also we can write by 1 by 1 by 1 by 1. See, 0 by 1 also a rational number only, 1 by 1 also rational number, 2 by 1 also rational number, and 4 by 1 also will be a rational number. So here all whole numbers are rational number, all integer numbers are rational number. Remember, if it is a natural number, we can read as a rational number. All whole numbers are rational number, all integers are rational numbers. Next, the comes that some of the all fractions are rational numbers. All fractions, let me write here. All fractions are rational numbers. You write any fraction, 3 by 4, minus 3 by 4, minus 7 by 2, 1 whole 3 by 4, whatever. All these fractions are in the form of P by Q. It is in the mixed fraction, but you can express this in the improper fraction, and those improper fractions in the form of P by Q. Hence it is a rational number. All fractions are rational number. perfect squares, perfect cubes. That means perfect square root numbers, perfect cube root numbers are rational numbers. Remember, perfect square roots and cube roots numbers. Perfect square root numbers and cube root numbers are rational numbers. Like here, root 4, root 16, root 9. We go for perfect cube. Cube root of 27, cube root of 8, cube root of 64. Whatever, this all. Okay. Now, these all numbers are rational numbers. Why? Let's see. These are not in the form of p by q. But as these are not in the form of p by q, but we can express these numbers in the form of p by q. Let's see how square root of 4 value is 2, square root of 16 value is 4, square root of 9 value is 3. Hence we can write 2 as a 2 by 1, 4 as a 4 by 1, 3 as a 3 by 1. These are in the form of p by q, hence they are rational number. Here also 3 cube root of 27 is 3 by 1. Here cube root of 8 value is 2 by 1, and cube root of 64 is 4 by 1. As it is in the form of p by q. So these numbers also in the form of p by q. So it's called as a rational numbers. So all natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, all fractions, all perfect square roots, perfect cube root numbers are rational numbers. And some of the decimals, like a terminating decimal numbers and non-terminating decimal numbers, non-terminating recurring decimal numbers, not non-terminating not recurring numbers, not recurring decimal numbers. What is this decimals actually? So about decimals, decimals are classified into two types, children. One is terminating decimal numbers, the other one is non-terminating decimal numbers. The terminating decimal numbers in the sense where the decimal number of decimal digits can be countable. Okay, the decimal numbers which can be expressed in the form of p by q. It's called as a see. Suppose 3.4 we can write as a 34 by 10. 3.4 we can write as a 34 by 10. It is a terminating decimal number. It can be expressed in the form of p by q. It is known as a rational numbers. And non-terminating recurring decimal numbers and non-terminating not recurring decimal numbers. Decimals are two types: terminating decimal numbers and non-terminating decimal numbers. These non-terminating decimal numbers are again classified into two types: non-terminating recurring decimal numbers are repeating decimal numbers, and non-terminating not repeating decimal numbers. So you want to learn about the decimals more clearly. I have done already video. That video link I will keep in the description. You can tap that, so it will take you directly into that video. You can listen about the decimal completely. There I will tell you complete information about the decimals only. About decimals, the video name is. Or else at end of this video, that link, that video will be displayed on your screen. Just tap it so that it will directly take into the video. There you can see again what about the decimals. It's very important topic about the decimals. So some of the decimals, like a terminating decimal numbers and non-terminating repeating decimal numbers in the form of p by q. So next, this is about the rational numbers. It is denoted by q. What are the rational numbers? Which numbers are able to be expressed in the form of p by q? Those numbers are known as a rational numbers. Again, we need to learn about the irrational numbers. Next, irrational numbers. Let's go for the irrational numbers. Irrational numbers. What is irrational number? Just quite opposite of this rational numbers. Which numbers are not able to write in the form of p by q? They are known as irrational numbers. Irrational numbers denoted by q dash. Rational numbers are denoted by q. Irrational numbers denoted by q dash. So which numbers cannot be able to write in the form of p by q? There are some numbers we cannot be expressed in the form of p by q. They are known as irrational numbers. Which numbers are able to write in the form of p by q? Rational numbers. Which cannot be written in the form of p by q, it's known as irrational numbers. Some examples of irrational numbers I will tell you. See, pi is a irrational number where we use pi value. The Greek alphabet pi we use as a 3.141 and so on. There are infinite number of decimal digits are there here. The decimal digits here and so on will tell us there are infinite number of decimal digits are there. Decimal digits cannot be n. So pi is an irrational number. Some not perfect squares, not perfect cube root numbers. Not perfect square root, not perfect cube root numbers. Suppose see root 2 value, root 3 value, irrational value, and root 5 value is irrational value. But root 4 is a rational number because root 4 value is 2. So the perfect square root, perfect cube root values are rational numbers. Other than non-perfect square roots, non-perfect cube roots are irrational numbers. Irrational numbers. And non-terminating, the decimal numbers, in the decimal numbers, non-terminating, not recurring, not repeating decimal numbers are known as irrational numbers. So if you see the decimal video, you can understand here what is mean of non-terminating, not recurring decimal numbers. So here remember irrational numbers in the sense the numbers which cannot be expressed in the form of p by q. They are known as irrational numbers. For example, pi is a irrational number, and also we use not perfect square roots, not perfect cube roots numbers are irrational numbers. And also we can say that the non-terminating, non-recurring decimal numbers are irrational numbers. These are some examples, like and some of the surds are irrational numbers. Surds are always irrational numbers. Surds are always irrational numbers. What is the meaning of surds? See, 3 to the power of 5 is a surd. Surd in the form of nth root of a. Surd in the form of nth root of a. And here n is greater than or equal to 1, greater than the 1. And a is the nth power of a, but not a is a real number, but not a nth power of a real number. That means this is about the surds. You will be learn about the surds later. So just you know that all the surds are irrational numbers. All the surds are irrational numbers. See here, fifth root of 5. There is no perfect cube root of 5. Not it's a cube root of 5. 5 is not a perfect cube root number, so it is an irrational number. So all the surds are also known as a irrational numbers. Later we need to learn about the real numbers. Real numbers. I would like to tell you about the real numbers. Real numbers. See, this natural numbers we learn in the 6th class, like a counting numbers, and whole numbers in the 7th class. Here whole numbers also in the 6th class only. Here integers you learn in the 7th class. In the 8th class, first chapter is rational numbers, and 9th and 10th, the first chapter is real numbers. Real number is a set of numbers theory. That means the set of all numbers are known as a real number. Simple. The set of all numbers are known as a real numbers. That means the natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, rational numbers, irrational numbers, surds, whatever. The set of all numbers. Okay, real numbers are divided by capital R. In this real number set, here what numbers will be there? All natural numbers will be there, or whole numbers, or integers, rational numbers, or irrational numbers. The set of all the numbers, the set of all numbers are known as a real numbers. The set of all numbers are known as a real numbers. So here let me conclude that all natural numbers are real numbers, all whole numbers are real numbers, all integers are real numbers, all rational numbers are real numbers, all irrational numbers also are real numbers. And remember, all natural numbers are rational numbers, all integers, whole numbers are rational numbers. So see, natural numbers, whole numbers, integers are rational numbers. From the top bottom, it's possible. See, but it is not possible. All natural numbers are not irrational numbers, because all natural numbers we can write as a p by q form. So they are natural rational numbers. They are not irrational numbers. All natural numbers are rational numbers, but not irrational numbers. All whole numbers are rational numbers, but not irrational number. All integers are rational numbers, but not irrational numbers. all rational numbers and irrational numbers are real number. That means the set of all the numbers are known as a real numbers. Here irrational number is a little different topic. That means different kind of numbers which cannot be written in the form of p by q. That set will be different. If I try to write a Venn diagram of it, let's see. Suppose in this set there is a natural numbers. In this set there is a natural numbers. Only natural numbers are there. 1, 2, 3, something like that. So next it is a whole numbers. Next it is a whole numbers. In this all whole numbers will be there like 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. Next we go for integer numbers like a -2, -3, -4, 1, 2, 3, 0 or whatever. Next we take a rational numbers. So rational numbers. So in the rational number what you can see? You can in the rational number circle you have integers, whole numbers and natural numbers. That means all natural numbers are there in the rational numbers only. All whole numbers and integers are there in the rational numbers only. Next, irrational number we cannot draw here because irrational numbers, if you draw the irrational number here, that means rational, integers, whole numbers, natural numbers will be in the irrational number. No, it's not all. So irrational numbers we write here q dash. Then this set of all, this all will be in the real numbers. This is real numbers. Okay, let me conclude here. Natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, rational numbers, irrational numbers, and this is the bigger one is real numbers. This is bigger one is real numbers. So the set of the theory, numbers theory is known as a real numbers. I hope you understand about the numbers theory. So other than these numbers, again we have many many numbers like imaginary numbers, so complex numbers. That all will be different. Okay, complex numbers, prime numbers, composite numbers are different. Complex numbers and imaginary numbers are different. That you will learn in the further classes like intermediate. When time has come, I will explain you that also. I hope you like this and understand this video. So if you like this and understand this video, put your name in the comment box. Put your name. My name is so and so. Just it. That you put your name in the comment box so that I will know that how many of you understand this video. Thank you for watching.